Boys, we've made it into the office. If you haven't seen, this is my new channel. Nathan Cowell is the real name. It's open. I never used it before because I think I was living abroad and I didn't want any, I was scared of like the governments if you're like posting stuff about work and money. That was actually genuinely the reason why I didn't use my name, and obviously just stuck with it. Because in some countries, if you're posting about money and stuff, it's not really a good idea, and like location and that. So I thought if I was putting my name to that, it'd be an issue. But there's no problems, obviously, just being paranoid. But yeah, we're in the office and I wanted to drop some advice today. I feel like I'm going through a bit of a transitional period. I'm realigning, rethinking, re-strategizing and getting my energy right, which is obviously super important for business. And I'm on my journey to building a $10 million fashion brand. We're at probably close to 8 mil in revenue now. Obviously we'll definitely hit the 10 mil in a couple months, like 100%. And then once that's completed, it's about getting the brand to 10 million per year at a very profitable rate. Ideally 12% net per year, I'm happy with. So if we're at a 10 mil run rate, it's like 1.2 mil profit per year, which is always good. I think that's good for e-com. It's pretty industry average with the truth of it. So that's where we're at. So yeah, basically just wanted to drop some advice today. So what I figured out is what I'm best with helping at is if you are starting a fashion brand or any visual brands like home decor, pets, beauty products, even like teeth and stuff. We've actually helped, we recently helped one guy, one of our old students. He had a teeth brand. He's doing 800 grand a month now. And we actually helped him from there, from starting from like $300 a day, which is absolutely dope. So to get from $300 a day to 800 grand a month is crazy. And we were a big part of that, so that's good to hear. Something I've been sitting on, so sit down, hopefully you can get some advice from it. This channel as well, this is a me channel, this is Nathan Cowell. I'm in a leveling up phase, I'm gonna be dropping game. I just think this channel will be so valuable, and I don't wanna be posting like drop shipping how-to videos on here, like my other channel, New Gen Nave. So this is Nathan Cowell, posting vlogs, value and just talking, because I like talking. I don't really like sitting down for a document, talking for a document, but I like talking, I like spitting game, and I like helping where I can. So I'm 28 now, been doing e-commerce for 10 years, and we're currently building a fashion brand in the jewellery niche, but we're going up to different categories and iterating, which I'll get into at some point in this channel, and why you have to go to other things to continue to expand. So the things I've been sitting on this last week, I'm in a transitional phase. I've shaved my head, which you can see. I've never shaved my head before, ever. Funny enough, I just had this thought in the shower. I was like, I want to get to the next stage of my life. I want to be the best version of myself. I've done this multiple times before. I became a millionaire last year when I was locked in, and I want to do another stage of locking in and becoming the next best version of myself. Getting the brand, obviously the goal for Q4 is like 1.8 mil in November and 1.3 mil in December, around 500K net profit over those 2 months. That's the goal at the moment. And I'm not gonna get there if I'm not ready. And we'll say, when I decided this, I was not where I wanna be. I wasn't that person last week, and now I've started to become that person again. I feel very good. And shaving my head was a massive part of that. I had the thought in the shower, and I was looking at myself in the mirror, I was like, my hair's long, I'm not getting a haircut as much, I just need to start again. Never shaved my head before, and I was like, I'm not doing this for looks, to be honest, but it looks all right, I think. It's not terrible. I'm not doing this for looks. I want to get rid of everything, and by the time we get to those months, October, November, December, I'm going to be lean, fit and healthy, mindset really good, energy really good, and business in a great place. And I want to grow into my longer hair again when I have it slicked back, and that hair will be ready when I'm ready as a person to be hitting those multi-six-figure profit months. And cutting that hair, it actually felt like a bit of a spiritual experience. And I was thinking, oh, do you know what? It's kind of like cutting your hair, shaving it off. It's kind of like pruning a tree. I like a bit of nature. I've got lots of plants in the office, like literally loads, to be fair. They're everywhere. I've got plants everywhere in the office. It's like pruning a tree. I take off the dead leaves and stuff, but if you cut a tree, it always grows back better, thicker, taller, whatever, and in the right direction that you want to grow it. Shaved my head, and I'm telling you now, since I shaved my head, my energy's been so much better. Weird as it sounds. I feel good, I feel really good. And I checked it on YouTube, and it was like that Sahid Guru guy saying shaving your head it raises your energy vibration. Like, I'm not hungry anymore. I've already lost 1.5 kilos in 4 days, which is fucking dope. Trying to lose 9 kilos within 12 weeks, or 9 kilos within 12 weeks. And with day 4, lost 1.5 kilos, which is obviously mainly water weight anyway. But it's part of the journey. So by the time I'm in the body that I want, my hair will be what I want, and everything will be good, and business will be what I want as well. So shaving this was the perfect time, and it feels good. It feels very liberating. And some of the things I've been thinking over the last few days is the last few months on business, we smashed last year. Biggest profit cash flow year I've ever done. And all of this, what I'm going to tell you now, is relevant if you are starting a brand in e-commerce. We're basically perfect and really good at helping people, anyone bar supplements basically in long forms VSLs. But if you're visual, fashion, jewellery, beauty, home decor, we can help with any of these. And what I've been thinking is when you're starting, scaling or building or exiting, which I exited one of my brands, is you do not, whilst you're building, like you really need to, as a founder of your business, is make sure the company and brand or you yourself are focusing on adding to the business. It sounds so fucking simple, but it's so easy to get caught up in micro increments, tinkering, structural changes, that things can affect your business way more than help it. So when you're creating your plan and doing your to-do list, is this task adding to the business, or is it unnecessary tinkering or structural change? Is it a micro change that's just not going to do anything? Like, for example, you could just end up sitting in the ad account, switching around the structures, when again, it's pointless. You have the argument of ABO versus CBO, cost cap versus bid cap. All of this is bullshit. It is literally just, are your ads good? So for example, you could sit in your ad account, start turning off stuff, changing the structures. It's pointless. It's going to have more negative effect than it is positive effect. What you need to focus on is creating content that is relevant to your messaging, content that is visually good, ads that handle objections, and all of these things. By adding more ads, new concepts, and adding blocks to the business, can we add a new email flow? Can we add influencer marketing? Can we add partnership ads? What can we add to the business to scale it up? Can we add a new product category? Can we add a new product line? What can we add to the business to improve it? And then once these phases of the build are done, you can then look, okay, is this structure working? If it's really not, look to restructure. But don't do the tinkering and focus on these core macro levers. I'm a millionaire. I've nearly got an 8-figure brand, pretty much, and I'm on the way to be the best version of myself. And I'm constantly improving. And all these things are exactly relevant when you're starting as well. It doesn't change. It really doesn't change. What I'm doing now, by trying to lose weight, I'm naturally waking up at the moment at 5 a.m. every day. I either go for the walk, but what I figured out works best for me is wake up at 5 a.m., have a coffee, bit of a vape to be fair, have a coffee, bit of nicotine, and then I basically go to the office. I do about 4 or 5 hours of work, and then I go train for 1 or 2 hours. And then after that, I'll just do admin and calls in the afternoon, like not serious stuff. I get my serious stuff done straight away. Before that, the last week, I just focused on getting my energy right. So I'd wake up and go for a walk because I was stressed. I was really stressed, and really I didn't have clarity. So if you're in that stage where you're stressed, don't have clarity, things aren't going your way, you need to focus on getting your energy good. There's no point rushing to do tasks. They're probably the wrong task. Get your energy right, plan out what needs to be done that's going to add to the business. And then once that's done and you're in a good flow state, you're in a good sleep schedule, then work on the business, prioritize that, and execute. So that's what we're doing at the moment. So what I am doing now exactly aligns to what you should do when you're starting. I'm losing weight, I'm focusing, I'm eating healthy, and I'm planning my business right with a clear head, and I'm focused on good energy. That is what we're doing right now. So we've got a few things coming up as well. So with this channel, I can be completely myself. I'm Nathan Cowell now, get to know. I can be completely myself. We have Italy trip coming up in a few weeks, and we're going to be doing a shoot. We're doing manufacturing for a new product line, and filming some ads as well for new gen founders. If you've got a brand, you're starting, scaling, or looking to exit, we can help. I will put the link below. You can book a call. And yeah, let's crush it, boys. Keep following the channel, subscribe. Let's get it.